Until Dawn, our beloved franchise, is getting an official live-action film adaptation on the big screen. You heard this right, ladies and gentlemen. So today, it came out of nowhere. You know, I'm a big fan of Until Dawn, made countless videos on Until Dawn, and we've been, talking about rumors surrounding the remake of Until Dawn, as well as a PC version for Until Dawn, because, remember, other than the PlayStation, the game is on no platform, so hopefully the PC remake is coming soon. Well, when I say PC remake, I mean PC port and a PlayStation 5 remake. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, you got good news, ladies and gentlemen. Officially, it was announced today by Sony themselves, and Hollywood Reporter first reporting this, that Until Dawn is getting a live-action adaptation. Yes, Sony is involved. Yes, they're the ones, making sure and ensuring that they continue bringing their games, their IPs to big screens and TV shows. We've seen the Gran Turismo, Last of Us, and all that other stuff, but this is continuing that pattern. So David F. Sandberg, if you don't remember that name, Shazam and Shazam 2, both of them was directed by David F. Sandberg, but other than the Shazam, the director has actually worked on horror movies prior to this. He made his debut in 2016 when he made Lights Out, and then following that, he started working on Shazam and then Shazam 2, and just where we are today. Alongside David F. Sandberg is Gary Dauberman, who will be, taking over the writing duties from Blair Butler, who wrote The Invitation, and this guy had actually worked on some actually really popular and well-made horror franchises, horror films like Annabelle Creation, and they're saying that this is gonna be a full-blown R-rated love letter to the horror genre, centering on the ensemble cast. We know who the director are. Their track record is phenomenal. It is great, so we know the horror elements they'll do right. There are two questions in specific. Number one, the game is choices-based. There are multiple endings. The characters can die or live depending on your choices. Some of them can die early, some of them can die late, some of them can live throughout the entire game. That is the number one problem that they'll be facing, is what should they use as the final ending. I believe they're gonna go with the spoilers. I'm just gonna go into the little spoilers territory where everybody lives. This is where they're gonna go, and they're gonna give Josh the ending of him reuniting with his sisters. It was just a prank, Han should have known better. But if the director decides that, hey, we're not gonna keep some characters alive, Emily has got to go. Jess has got to go, alright? Mike had a redemption arc. He started as a villain, but he had a redemption arc. Sam, my favorite character. Which brings me to my second point, the cast. Are the original actors gonna reprise their role for their characters? That is the main question that we have. The Until Dawn, the game, is an interactive movie anyway, so it would be weird for them to adapt the same story but with different characters. You might as well call it Until Dawn something else, because you would be making a different story in the Until Dawn universe with Wendigos and different characters having a different story compared to the ones that we got in the game, which actually, now that I think about it, kind of makes sense. But then there's going to be a lot of backlash saying, oh, we need the original cast, we need the original characters and whatnot, and so it just makes sense that if we're going to go for the original story, might as well bring the, the original cast back, and then just have this ending of everybody lives, and, you have Josh going through his arc of understanding of the psychopath that he became because, he was going through the trauma of losing his sisters because of these friends, quote-unquote friends. They're not. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, enough yapping. Where do you stand on this, ladies and gentlemen? Where do you stand on this? I will be covering this game film coverage whole news whenever we get the cast, behind the scenes, trailer reaction, theories, analysis. This is your go-to channel for Until Dawn film news updates. Susu for more. I'll see you in the next one.